Hey, you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I've got someone with me today, and she bought a new deck online. However, the deck is very rouge and very, what shall I say, sarcastic even. So, let's say hello to Charlotte. She's here. She's very happy that Harlot went home, because Harlot was kind of making her feel a little bit unsettled. They used to be really close friends as sisters, but then, I don't know, they kind of started arguing about the silly things. So there was a lot of ego involved, wasn't there? Wasn't there, Charlotte? Lots of ego. And so that's, of course, what we're trying to get rid of on the twin flame journey. So this is a little reminder for those of you who've been in your ego. We want to shut that down, okay? Because the ego is the mind space, not part of the heart-to-heart connection that we're trying to create with the twin flame. So Charlotte's here as a little reminder. And you were not being in your ego, were you? You were. Oh, okay. Well, they were both being in their ego. But Charlotte's trying to learn now how not to be. Although Harry makes this difficult at times. So, we're going to shuffle this new deck. It's a special deck called the Blonde Psychic, the Rude deck. And so, notice the kid on the front there. He's looking a bit mean. So let's see what comes out of this deck. I haven't read all the cards, so I have no idea. But just for a giggle, just for a laugh, because today I can't even remember what we're doing today. So I'll have to look that up in a minute. Let's get 3 cards. Let's get 3 rude cards for the day. Just for a laugh. Okay. 1, that's 1. It's a bit mean. I'm warning you. Click off now if you get offended. Alright? This is to come out. This is to remind us to come out of our ego. Back into the heart space. Because there's a lot of people in the world who are in their ego, unfortunately. Alright, 2 and 3. Okay. So, this is the first one. If you're waiting for me to give a shit, you better pack a lunch. It's going to be a while. So you might know people like that who speak like this, right? So this is a reminder. There's actually 4 cards here. Let's see what these ones say. If I had $1 for every smart thing you say, I'll be poor. Wow. We've even got the finger happening here. This one's actually funny. Don't worry about what people think. They don't do it very often. Which is actually not true at all. People think constantly, and that's where the ego comes from. This is the last one now. Life's good. You should get one. Wow. I love that finger staring us all in the face today. That kind of feels like how many people are in the world. Very selfish, very uncaring. Kind of do what they want, hurt people when they want. The twin flame journey is all about the opposite of that. All about coming into that nurturing space. Even being mature enough to understand that other people are on their own journey. Thank you, Charlotte. Other people are on their own journey. And we don't have to judge that. We can be as we are within ourselves and let go of any judgment. And that includes judging our twin flame. Alright? And if it's not for you, you can walk away. That's the beauty of life, is that if something's not for you, you can choose to walk away, all right? Rather than get into an ego tussle over things. Now, what day is it today? Okay, so we're really supposed to be up to a DM love letter now, according to my schedule. Am I guided to do that? I think so. I think we need to hear what the Divine Masculine wants to say. I'm just feeling out which deck I want to use, because the throat chakra, whenever Divine Masculine wants to speak, always starts in me, on me, within me. And here he goes. All right, he's chosen the deck. He's chosen the deck. And as the other reading, we did the other reading the other day, and the deck fell down, and one of the viewers, she's so funny, every time I read a comment from her, she said, isn't that funny that the Divine Masculine's deck has fallen down? That's unusual, or something to that effect. And it really made me laugh for most of the day. So I want to just close my eyes for a minute now and tap in. I thought it was going to be a fun reading, as in mucking around, but it seems that the Divine Masculine wants to be serious today, so I have to listen to that. Divine Feminine, if you feel guided to take 3 deep breaths with me, I want you to do that now. Imagine that the air is coming from in between your legs, without meaning to sound rude, but just imagine, in between your thighs, coming up with the air and then out through the heart chakra, okay? Let's do that together now. Ready? In and out. In, out. One more. In, out. Good. Now, if you feel guided to continue doing that, I want you to keep doing that. You can even pause the video and do that for 5 minutes. In for a quick count of 5, out for a quick count of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Many of you are holding stress in your belly. Many of you are feeling stressed about something, and this causes the chakra system to not flow. Okay, so I want you to do that if you feel guided to do that. If you don't feel guided to do that and you're feeling great, that's great. That's good. All right, Divine Masculine love letter. I'm getting excited because my throat chakra will stop messing around as soon as I get the message out. Okay, recent past. Before I get into the channeling, I just want to say that he was feeling left out in the cold. He was even feeling like he wasn't recompensing you, Divine Feminine, as much as he should. Okay? So if you haven't heard from your Divine Masculine, if it seems like he's kind of ghosted for a time, seems like, where is he? We were fine last time we spoke, or you were feeling him. If you're in separation, you were feeling him in the ethereal realm, and you can't anymore. He's about to tell us why. Dear Divine Feminine, I've been a little bit worried about money. I feel like I need to bring more money in, because eventually our life together is going to involve money. You know, there's no way around it. We're going to need money. I've been working really hard. Working really hard to bring in the money. And also working really hard on creating the strength that I need to come forward and bring in this offer. Just FYI, the word offer was used very significantly. Divine Masculine is saying offer. I find it interesting that he's using the word offer, because offer means that he is offering something of himself for nothing, for free, for it's kind of like putting your heart out on a platter and hoping that it doesn't get eaten by lions, you know what I mean? So I find it very poignant that he's using the word offer there. Beautiful, beautiful word. Many of us are married, or many of you are married. And if this is not the case, we've been thinking about marriage. Yeah. Some of us have religious beliefs that disallow us from engaging in sex, that disengage us from, you know, doing the wild thing before marriage. Many of your divine masculines are religious or have some kind of spiritual belief and understanding about sex with relation to a partnership. I can feel that you've been healing. I can feel that you've been working on yourself. I can feel that you've been trying to feel me. I love the rawness and the beauty and the perfection of all of your imperfections. I have imagined us bathing together, swimming together, enjoying one another. Wow, enjoying one another. We're both being vulnerable in this connection. We're both being vulnerable because of the love. We're both choosing to ignore the world situation. However, it is daunting because for many of us, we cannot get to you. Many of us who are in separation with you from a long distance away, the restrictions are impeding our ability to get to you. You are loving and giving and nurturing and flowing and beautiful, adorable, magnificent, wonderful. There are not enough words in the dictionary to describe you. I can feel you waiting for me. I can feel you waiting for me. I'm doing my best to work this out. Not only am I thinking about it, but I'm physically writing things down. I am planning like an architect would plan a house. I plan something and then I scribble it out and then I rethink it again. And sometimes it feels like a math problem that can't be solved. It's like this big algebraic sum that I find hard to piece together. Because you see, usually I'm logical, and this is all about love. This is all about wish fulfillment. And so the logic is hard to tap into because I'm so in love. It's like, imagine seeing the most beautiful person that you've ever seen, and it takes your breath away. You know, you almost have to hold on to your chest because the wind is knocked out of you. And so I'm lost in this beautiful fantasy world of knowing that it's you that I want. And then I have to come back down to reality and realize that I'm going to need money. You know, we're not all born millionaires. We can't just snap our fingers and have a house and a car and a beautiful place, a castle for you to live, you know. You make me feel in control. You make me feel like I've got everything together. You make me feel like I could be the king within our relationship, even though the reason I feel this way is because of you. This love is out of this world beautiful. I've never experienced or known anyone like you. You are my home. You set me free. Wow, on one hand I need to take care of you, and on the other hand I feel this because you take care of me. It's like this never-ending cycle of I need to take care of her, and the reason I want to do that is because she takes care of me. I need to take care of her, and the reason I want to do that is because she takes care of me. It's this longing to protect, this longing to provide, this longing to come out of the dream state. I've been dreaming about it. I want to come out of the dream state now and into reality. I want to make it real. I want to make it happen for real. I've been planning. A lot. Like, I'm embarrassed to say how much I've been planning. I'm trying to get to you within the next 6 months. The next 6 months are going to be pivotal for me. I realize that my life without you is lonely. All of this love I have to give and I'm just dipping my toe into the emotional waters of what I have to give you. You haven't seen anything yet. If you think you know what I'm going to give you, I want you to times that by 10,000, because that's the truth of what I'm going to give you when we're together. You've never known happiness until you know it with me. I'm going to warm you. I'm going to be truthful to you. I'm going to be pure with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to help ground you. I'm going to kiss you. I'm going to make love to you. I'm going to acknowledge you and make sure you feel like the most special person in the whole world. There is no doubt in my mind about my love. And all that mind stuff, all that pain in the past, all of that hurt that I felt, or that you felt, is going to be a thing of the past. This is what we were before we met one another. Overthinking, traumatized, exhausted, letting other people think for us. The duality of where we've come from to what's going to be is picturesque. Divine Feminine, if you can go out in the sunshine today or the next day, I want you to do that and close your eyes. And as you feel it on your back or on your chest or on your belly, wherever the sunshine is shining on you, on your face, that's me touching you. That's the kind of energy I'm going to bring to our connection when we're together. Many of you think that we're not coming in because we're ignoring you. We're deciding on what's the best future outcome here. We are the Divine Masculine collective, and we have your best interests at heart here. This is us grounding in the best possible future. There might be 3 different ways it can go. So don't think for a minute that you're being blocked. And don't block us at all, Divine Feminine. There is a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And it's very important for you to keep yourself open energetically. Do not close off your heart chakra. Do not close off your energy for me. Be open to love and trust that love is the only thing that sets us free. Trust that I am there with you all of the time. Even if not physically, I am right next to you. I am literally standing behind you or next to you or in front of you, wherever you want to imagine me. You're going to hear from me very soon. I have news. Big news. Yeah. Use your intuition and you'll know this is true. We're getting the new moon here. By the new moon, You're going to know a secret. You're going to know and understand what's going on. Look at the difference in the energies here, Divine Feminine. Don't be this. Don't be pissed off Petunia. BJ is far more open. And for those of you who have cheeky minds, that's going to sound very funny. BJ is far more open to listening. Okay. Yeah. Get out of your ego. If you're in your ego, today's topic before we started the reading, get out of your ego. If you're this person here, come into being this person here. Love everyone despite who they're being. One of the biggest secrets of the twin flame journey is manifestation. Okay. So I finished the channeling now from Divine Masculine. Beautiful messages coming through. But I want to talk about, excuse me, it's because he's got this message to tell you. I want to talk about now manifestation, and I kind of want to know how many of you are interested in doing a manifesting course which will help you in your life in general, not just manifesting your twin flame. So, wow. He's really got something to tell you, Divine Feminine. If you're interested in doing a manifestation course, I invite you to let me know down in the comments section, or you can send me an email and say, yes, I'd like to do that. This course is going to change lives because it's a technique or a set of techniques used wow, to bring not only love into your life but abundance, and also an understanding of why you've been stuck for so long. You know, why isn't my twin flame coming in? Why, why haven't I got this in my life? Why haven't I got that in my life? I also do the Ascension course, as you know, and the Ascension package is something that's amazing because it creates a shift in you. It focuses on the mind, body, soul, emotions, and chakra systems. And at the end of the course, usually most people who've done the Ascension course kind of go, well, I'm either going to stay on the twin flame journey or I'm not. It really helps you decide whether it's for you or not. Because some of you forget that the twin flame journey is all about you. And of course, at the end, or in the middle somewhere, you get to, be with your twin flame as well. But it's the journey that is the sacred part. It's kind of like, let me just quickly explain, it's kind of like, you go on a holiday and you're going to go to Disneyland, let's say, but on the way, let's say you're younger and your parents say, we're going to stop off at Uncle Joe's, and then we're going to go to this, this town, and then we're going to go here and there and whatever, and you just want to get to Disneyland, right? You don't want to be waiting because you've been really wanting to see Mickey Mouse or ride on the teacup ride, or I don't know, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. But within that journey, you find that, wow, you've got cousins that you hadn't seen for a while, or, wow, in this town they have the best, I don't know, food that you've ever tasted in your life, or cool rivers or streams, or, scenery that you hadn't seen before. And so on the way to the destination, you get to learn all this new stuff, you get to meet new people, you get to see all this stuff. And sometimes in the twin flame journey, we're just so wanting to be in Disneyland that we forget all the middle stuff. So the ascension package allows you to acknowledge the journey for what it is, because it's a journey. And the manifestation course teaches you how to get to Disneyland and not have a meltdown on the way, you know. So both courses are great. And, you know, in my opinion, if you did the ascension course first, you'd then want to move on to the manifestation course, because you kind of need the groundwork or the understanding of what's in the ascension package to be able to do the manifestation technique. I'm just doing a reading, so I'm going to leave you with that today, because obviously I'm needed. And I'm sending you love, peace, and much love from Australia. So let me know if you're interested in doing my manifestation course. I'm in the process of making it now. And it's going to take the guesswork out of a lot of stuff for you. And there's a lot of secrets in there that, you know, aren't mainstream and aren't, you know, you can't look them up and you can't find them. So, yeah, let me know if you want to do that. And I'll go and deal with what I have to go and deal with right now. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everyone. Have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you soon. Bye.